Hi there, this is your girl Tennessee Cutie coming at you on some random thoughts that I've had, and I'd like to share with you just some random things that have been happening to me and just get them off my chest. Let's see. Okay, so I went to New York City. I'm Tennessee Cutie, but I live in DC now. So I took the weekend, went to New York a couple of weekends ago. I get to the subway station. It's kind of early in the morning. I'm in Midtown, New York, up on like 50th Street, 8th Avenue. Pretty, ritzy area, not any residential area. I walk in the station, and if you've been to New York City, you know how the subway is set up. You go in, little bitty turnstile, you go through, and the people who work there behind the plexiglass, they're not trying to come out and help you at all. So I walk in and I smell this smell. And I'm like, what is this smell? It's only a few people on the platform because it's early. It's mad early in the morning. It's like work hours, but not quite work hours. And so I'm smelling the smell and I'm just like, what is it? So I walk over and I adjust my bags and everything, and the stench is just crazy. So I see this random man in front of me, and he's just like, like he's like fussing and cussing and mad. And I'm thinking, okay, clearly he smells what I smell and he's upset about it. So he walks away. And then all of a sudden, a mass group begins to walk away. So I'm just standing there and I look over to my right. If I did not see this man squatting on the edge of the platform with his complete bare tail out, taking a dump on the platform of the subway, I could not believe it. It was stinking to high heaven. Nobody was doing anything. Nobody was saying anything. I'm like waving at the people behind the plexiglass. You need to come over here. They looking like whatever. We're not moving from behind this plexiglass. My concern was that, oh my God, like when the train pulls up, people are going to step out of the train and step in it. I'm like, oh my God, this man is taking a dump on the platform right where the doors open for people to get off. I couldn't believe it. I got my phone. I'm like, okay, can I get a picture of this? I'm like, do I want to take a picture of this? I was like, oh my God, that was just the worst. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. I've been in New York several times, but that by far just took the cake. I couldn't believe it. So that was my New York adventure. I mean, the rest of it was fine, but that just took the cake. I couldn't believe it. So now I'm back in DC. Sometimes I drive to work. Sometimes I take the metro to work. This particular day, I took the metro to work. It's late Thursday night. I'm getting off late. I'm on the bus. I'm riding back home. The bus driver, no, the bus is not that full. The bus driver's just driving, chilling, whatever. The bus driver all of a sudden starts saying, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Apparently, this man was sitting at the light next to the bus. The light changes. He's on his cell phone, so he doesn't hear. The bus takes off. He's still sitting there. So then she gets over in front of him so that she can make the left turn to go up into my subdivision. He apparently gets mad because the bus has now gotten in front of him. This fool rides up. He's like in a Chevy Tahoe. He rides up on the bus. He's blowing his horn. He's trying to like cut her off. She makes a turn. He's rearing up beside her. He's got these dark tinted windows. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, it's like four of us on the bus. She doesn't want to stop the bus, let anybody off because she doesn't know. He gets on the wrong side of the street and he runs up and he gets in front of us, and then he jumps out of the car. I'm like, oh, I'm getting my cell phone, 911. I'm like, we got an emergency. This man is trying to do something to this bus. So then she pulls around him. She pulls off. He gets into his car. He's following us again. Okay, this time I'm like, tag number is DC, boom, boom. I'm giving a tag number. I'm like, yeah, we're about to cut this up. This is about to be a wrap, a done deal. So he sees me trying to get his tag number, and all of a sudden he just like vamps. He's gone. Boof. He pulls off. The police still talk about some weird intersection. I'm like, okay, he's gone. I'm like, this call, really, you didn't help at all. So I gotta go. So I guess she had my number in the system, and I said, if y'all need anything, here's the bus number. Look for this bus. It's going back to the subway. So that was just crazy. I'm like, really, people need to calm down on this road rage. This road rage is gonna get somebody killed. It is not that serious. And I have to admit, when I'm driving, I am like, what are you doing? Move over. Yeah. Like, and I have to catch myself because I'm like, Kurt, you need to stop. Just chill. Um, so today I'm sitting at home chilling, waiting on football to start. It's Sunday. And I flipped to Cujo. Oh my God. Cujo is still scary. Let me just say that I'm sitting here watching Cujo and I can't even watch it for a long period of time. I have to change the channel just to distract myself because I'm like, this dog is crazy. Cujo had stuff coming out of his eyes. Cujo was foaming at the mouth. Dee Wallace, the mother, every time she tried to open the door, that little gremlin, it wasn't happening. Then I'm like, oh my God, like this is crazy. Like Cujo is seriously a scary movie. I want to say that it was one of the scariest movies of the 80s. Now, there was another movie, oh, Man's Best Friend. When that dog climbed that tree, if y'all remember that movie, the cat, remember he was chasing the cat. The cat goes up the tree, and he's like, yeah, the cat's like, yeah, yeah, what? Next thing you know, Man's Best Friend was like up the tree. I was like, okay, this is this is crazy. But I'm sitting here watching Cujo. I'm like, man, let her out the car so she can get her son some water. What are you doing? The dog, I'm like, the sheriff pulls up. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You got a gun. You fumbling around with the holster. You can't get the gun out. Cujo got him all hemmed up. Next thing you know, he done. That was just funny. I couldn't believe it. So, what else I have? Oh, I got a ticket. One of those speeding camera tickets. It said I was going 38 in a 25. Why is that ticket $125? And if I don't pay it by December 8th, it's $250. I'm like, DC is going to get you one way or the other. First of all, I'm trying to think, when did I drive down Missouri Avenue? Then I was like, oh, I was rushing to a friend's house. We were having a dinner party. I'm flying like a bat. Didn't see any flashes go off because that's always your alert, flash go off. You're like, oh, camera. Apparently, this one slipped by me. I didn't know. I think I was trying to put my lipstick on, wasn't paying attention, just doing way too much. And next thing you know, this ticket is in the mail, 125, and now I gotta pay. So I don't know. That's just crazy. The last random thought I have has to do with my hair. I recently cut all my hair off back in July. I was in Atlanta and I went to a Braves game. I remember my hair was like this thin. This tall. It was real short. It's grown out a lot since then. But I'm just like, what am I going to do with my hair? Now that I've cut it off, what what am I going to do? So I'm actually going to start another channel that I'm going to be dealing with natural hair. I've reviewed a lot of channels and just saw other people do the big chop, as they call it, and review some products. And I'm just having a very hard time finding products to keep my hair natural. Keep my hair, um, with this natural curl, and just trying to figure out just really what products work best on my hair. My hair gets very dry and I'm constantly having to moisturize it. I've been using several products, which I'll review on my other channel when I set it up, just to kind of get some feedback from other people about what they're using. But it definitely has grown out a lot. I actually was going to say I like it. And I'm probably going to continue to use some of the products that I've been using, but I probably will have to switch it up as well. Well, anyway, those are my random thoughts for today. Just thought I would share them with you. I'll probably come back with a few more videos of random thoughts every now and again. Tonight, I'm going to be watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Although it does come on around the same time as my football, but I can watch them both. Go Redskins. Don't even talk about the Redskins because we know they're not doing good this season. We're trying to work it in with the new coach. We're just trying to get our bearings together. We've been struggling for a few seasons, but just give us time and we'll be good. Anyway, that's all I have, and I will see you next time. Bye.